So what we're going to look at today is the enhanced mapping system that Layonara provides. There's two different features to it, the map pins and the area mapping. And we'll go over the map pins first. So all map pins on Layonara are persistent. They'll save over server resets and they'll be there for you forever. Included with the map pins update is the ability to set, list, delete, and rename the map pins through commands. This can save you some time if you want a custom macro command like =c map set path to so and so. And so if you macro that to like a hotkey, you could just run down a stretch and keep hitting it, and in essence that would create you some breadcrumbs for getting somewhere and back. So the map pin commands are available with =c map. You will see set, list, delete, rename, save, and reveal. Now one thing I should note about setting the map pins via command line is you will not see them until you re-enter the area. So if I use =c map set, let's see, =c map set hint, we've created a map pin for hint. So now you'll see in my fog of war, in my map here, there's no map pin. But when I leave the area and come back, I'll see it. One of the commands we've added to facilitate leaving and coming back, which is necessary for a few issues, is the =c refresh area. And what that'll do is take you to a quick area and teleport you right back to the exact same location you're at. And now you'll see on our map we have lint. So if I now go =c map list, I'll see that I have lint at this coordinates, and let's say I want to just rename it. I'd go =c map rename 1 because 1 is the number for that pin, and we'll call it 2. So again, that sort of change you won't see until you refresh the area, so we'll do that again just to illustrate. And now you see it says 2. So the other feature with the mapping system at Layonara is the area mapping. To perform area mapping, you purchase a magical map book from the magical vendors. You proceed to use it, right-click use, and then you just start traveling around in the area, and it'll notify you of your mapping progress. So it says you begin to map out the area, and let's start by going this way to the south. So the length of time it takes to map the area, it takes many things into account. Your intelligence, your wisdom, your lore, your gather information skill, ranger levels, the size of the area, time of the day, whether it's above or below ground or an interior area. The minimum time is 3 minutes and the maximum is 10 minutes. And if you see in our map here, just because you're exposing the fog of war, the black spot, that doesn't necessarily mean you're going to, if you finish doing that, it doesn't mean that the mapping's going to be done. You have to go take the system into account. So we're going to see a campfire here, and I'm going to set the map pin through the UI this time. So that one will show up, and we'll put campfire. Oops. And you'll note that I just got a message saying your mapping progress pauses as you remain near an already mapped location. And that's okay, because I want to rest right now. And so I'll take the time to rest, and the mapping's okay. It'll just stay, it continues checking, but rest won't interrupt it. So you'll see your mapping progress update every 30 seconds. it says your mapping progress pauses as you rest. So once I'm done resting, we'll start continuing our mapping again. So we'll start running around. And I've completed the mapping of this area. So I have a lot of levels and a lot of skill in some of the required things, so it really only took the minimum 3 minutes. And you'll see the entire map has now been exposed for me. So what that'll do now is that'll stay persistent whenever the server resets. As many of you know, usually what would happen once the server resets is the fog of war, the black would all disappear again. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back over here. I'm going to reset the server and come back, and we'll show you how the other commands work. Okay, we're back. So now we're going to show how the persistence has happened over a server reset. So I killed the server, actually crashed it, so I'm back at the campfire, and we'll look at our map and you'll see how the black fog of war is everywhere. But you'll see that we do have a map pin called campfire. So great, that's worked. Our persisting map pins are in effect. Now the other command is the reveal part. So we've mapped this area out, we know that, and we can go =C map reveal, and the entire area exposes to us. And you'll also see, we'll see our little map pin here to lint, which we last left it at. What you can also do, instead of revealing each area on area by area basis, you can toggle auto map. So =C toggle auto map will then expose the map area anytime you enter an area that you've already mapped. So you'll see all the grid show up with all your map pins and everything. Some people prefer it to be turned off though, so, and then they can just do it on a case-by-case basis. And that's the mapping system.